Hey there guys, Kadahane back again with a little bit of Stellaris. We are hanging out next to Hadisaris, our homeworld, the Saathid homeworld, in the Great Dune Empire. It's been a little bit since I played, well actually only since the other day, and I'm just going to take a moment to get to terms with what we're doing right now. We set up the frontier outpost in Naranka, just to secure that area from any sort of hostile depredations of the Serene Jibber Republic, very well known for their hostile status towards us, though, of course, they are xenophobic isolationists. They just don't want anything to do with us. Though, with our new embassy, we're getting a little bit better with them. They're starting to like us, or at least hate us less. Their nice little fungal ball head, I mean, probably got a lot of brain matter and a lot of gray matter. They probably think a lot of nasty things about us, but they don't have any eyes, so that's one thing that we have over them. Of course, we are the Saathids. Tentacle, silverfish, lizard-looking dudes. Got a couple of arms. Really cute, I think so anyways. Got these little eyes, 2 little eyes. So that's like, we have 4 eyes. That's 4 times as many as they have, or, well, is 4 times more than 0? I don't think that's true. Our director of our scientific directorate is Feldream den Vathreg, an industrialist explorer. He's actually a level 3 or a level 4, which is pretty good. The next election, though, is soon enough in 2040, which is in 30 years. So old Feldrim will be our elected governor for quite some time. Of course, we could try to change our governing body from the science directorate to something else if we wish to, but that costs quite a lot of influence. We only have 27, and that would cost 250, so we're definitely not interested in doing that anytime soon. Budget's looking okay. We're losing a little bit to ship maintenance, but mainly to station maintenance and building maintenance, that we're getting our drain on our expenses rather. And sorry, once again, this game is just a little bit too loud. It's a little bit too loud at its peaks. That's the issue. So we're just gonna go like that. All right, now we can hear again. So we do have a modest fleet. Modest. Damn, I can't speak today. Jeez, guys, like it was a long day at work. Our little fleet here, first task force, led by Virpin den Polosk, which is the one of the many Polosk members. I don't know if they're male or female, the brothers. Where are they? Under our leaders. Here we are. We have an Admiral, Virpin. We have Barim, the scientist, which has botched a few anomalies for us. I'm not pretty keen on him right now, though he has a faster survey speed and apparently a lower fail risk. That really didn't show up. Of course, at the start of the show, Yargrim, the older brother as I see it, that has done quite a lot for our empire thus far. Actually, hold on, sorry, Barim's the older brother, I just noticed that there. So actually, this is the younger brother outshining the older brother. And of course, the eldest is the Admiral. No factions thus far, and we are looking to do a little bit of expanding. We need to get our New Worlds protocol going to get colony ship up so that we can expand to Jabath 3. Naranka 1 through 3A. Actually, we won't do 3 because it's an ocean world. That'd be really bad for us. So just Naranka 1 and Naranka 3A, which is a moon. And of course, Borbagon 2. Lots of expansion going to be going on. Perhaps even a goal as well. So we have quite a few worlds here, very luckily for us, and even a world over here in Chimnol, which I think some of our good friends, the Frijalin, are hanging out at. An industrial age civilization. I think we have another one in Yunduk. Where are you guys? No? Oh, I can't remember where the other one is, but there's another pre-age civilization here. Of course, we are studying the improbable ceramics. Actually, I'm just going to go right into it. Gonna unpause. Gonna finish that. These guys, the science vessels, are jumping out of there because they saw a hostile. Got some space whales hanging out. Hey, space whales. Just some gas grazers. Eating up on stars, doing the cool stuff. And that was up top. We're doing a little bit of exploring up here and noticed that we've encountered some hostile alien vessels. Actually, some fairly close to our core systems here in the Great Dune. But otherwise, just looking to do some expansion, trying to keep that energy credit gain up and balance out our researches. Got a fair bit of minerals coming in, and of course, Hadorum's looking really well built up. The home planet is looking nice. Though we do still need to clear out a couple of tiles, and we are waiting on a new guy to grow up. And actually, let's clear this out. We're going to clear these guys out, and then we'll have the 2 energy credits from there, and we'll move him over. Put down a power plant, and we'll get an adjacency bonus here, as I do believe it. I think there's adjacency bonus for... almost the adjacency bonus from the planetary center here, not from the bonuses between 2 energy credits. I was mistaken on that. Alright, and beyond that, we're really just looking to improve our diplomatic relations with the Serene Gibber Republic to see if they can't, well, come into the fold, I think. Maybe as vassals, maybe as just friendly trading partners, but since they're keen on not really having anything to do with us, we're just going to exploit that and just kind of carve out a section of space around them, and we'll protect them from the hostilities of the cold universe, since they don't want to have any interaction with it, right? Hopefully we'll get our improbable ceramics up quickly. I remember it was going to take actually quite some time. Oh. We're losing energy credits very slightly. And we constructed a mining station around Naranka 3, which was good because we weren't going to colonize that. So, since we're not going to colonize it until we get like another species.
Construction complete.
Oh boy. Governor Barum Denpirium has leveled up and gained the trait Substance Abuser. Oh boy. So, all of that nice things that I said about you with the construction time, the clear blocker time, I don't know, man. He's gotten decadent, and in his decadence, he's picked up substance abuse. What do you Saathids even abuse? Let's see here. Substance abuser. Can I see what that is? Can I click on you in any way? Doesn't actually show. It just says substance abuser. All right, well, fine. If that doesn't change anything about you, I'm okay with that. We're losing some energy credits, alright. We built... Where was it? We cleared out this tile blocker. Wow, that was actually really quick. And now we're going to build a power plant for 60 minerals, since we have lots. We're going to move him over there, and once that's finished, hopefully he'll have grown. We can probably level this up, mining network, upgrade it to a mining network level 2, give us some more minerals. It's going to take a little bit more energy credits, but we can go into a deficit for a little while. I'm okay with that. Of course, Naranka, we built the mining network, and I don't know if we want to build anything else here just yet. What I was going to say was... Move over here. What I was going to say was, because we're not going to be colonizing that planet anytime soon, unless we get a species in our empire that likes to hang out on ocean worlds and just like make babies on ocean worlds and, you know, rule it in the name of the Great Dune. Because we don't have any of those yet, we can just only exploit those resources by orbital mining them. You only get an orbital mine like one resource, it picks it at random. So just like with these guys, we could waste some, or not waste, I guess we could invest some minerals in... Oh, thank you, I'm just going to pause this. We could invest some minerals in gathering up this research, this society research, as a research gathering operation, like as a science lab in orbit. But since we are intending to colonize this anyways, I would rather wait for the colony to develop and then to exploit that resource, as opposed to having both the orbital and then the colony, if that makes sense. Not having a double down on resources on one planet. So we unlocked our deflectors, Energy deflector screens can stop a limited amount of incoming enemy fire before overloading. Their main drawback is that they consume large amounts of power, which is pretty cool. Gives us some shields, regeneration of hit points. And we also get some planet fortification toughness, which is cool. So we're going to throw that on. Of course, we got the rare tech again. And what else do we have going on here? We can unlock the solar panel networks, which give our orbital space stations solar panels, or can unlock the better power plants. And I think I want to go for that power plant level 2 and the Betharian power plants. So we'll keep that going. And soon, actually, we're going to get Betharian power plant level 1. So this will be like a double down on the Betharian. Since we don't actually know where any Betharian stone is yet, we haven't unlocked the ability to see it. And funny enough, we've unlocked the ability to see the little space pets, little space puppies, but I haven't actually seen any on the mini-map yet, if that's where you find them. Are you still... Uh-oh. This guy's not doing anything. I can send you, here. Survey that system. Making sure everybody's getting something done. We do have some energy credits left over, so let's go into their ship designer. And we got those new shields, so let's upgrade both the Sparrow and the Robin with the new shields. I think it's here, yeah, deflectors. So it's going to give them 25 shields with a... it doesn't say what the regeneration value is, unfortunately. But it does just give us 25 shields, which gives us a little bit of bonus against, I believe, it's kinetic weapons that we get the bonus. And like it'll help out against lasers as well. But I think it's primarily kinetic weapons that it helps against, because it's a lot of little pinpricks. Or I could be wrong, it might be missiles. Either way, we got shields and we got point defense. So we're defending against 2 different damage types now. And since we had 5 leftover power, we don't need to add another fission reactor to balance out. So we're just going to save the design. It's going to give us an extra 5 cost. So we're going to save that, and we're going to overwrite, because we want it to overwrite the old Robin design or Sparrow design. We're going to do the same thing for the Robin. Throw you in there. And we're going to save that. And now what we can do is go to our first task force, and we can tell them to go upgrade. And only one ship's actually going to be upgraded because we only actually have 1 Sparrow class. We actually need to get some of the new ships online. We have a bunch of the old Garander class ships. So I guess we should send the 1 back, upgrade the fleet, and then we're going to actually tell them to build us, what do we want? We're going to build a Sparrow. Hold on. I always forget which one's which. Sparrow. Let's build a Sparrow. I think the Sparrow's the right one. Sparrow's the one with the 2 small missiles and the little point defense, as opposed to the 1 big missile, I believe. Yeah, 1 big missile and 1 point defense. So this is like the big bruiser. He's going to fire big missiles, do a lot of splash damage. This guy's going to fire rapid fire, 2 smaller missiles to do a bit more DPS. And we could actually augment that by getting a combat computer, a different one that allows a higher rate of fire. But we don't have that research yet, so we're just going to wait. So those guys are going to head back from wherever it was. There they are. Whee, flying back. And we're still... Oh, we're almost done the Improbable ceramics. The ceramic pot that is orbiting a sun somehow. Just... Oh, there they are. Oh no, that's a... I thought that was the fleet already heading back, but no, it's Lysargion, the science vessel whom old was this Virum? I can't remember his name. I hate him. Whoever he is, he's a dick.
Complete.
Ooh, okay. So we finished the construction in the spaceport, which is the 2nd task force, which is one of our Sparrow class, and we're just gonna go tell him to meet up with these dudes and to merge together as 1 fleet. And so what's happening is this fleet is merging with them, and then they should end up refitting, upgrading, and upgrading to the new ship class. We're also going to build another Sparrow, and perhaps build a Robin class after that. We're going to watch out because we are slowly running into energy deficit, but hopefully this guy should be fully grown, this guy, soon enough. He's got like this nice new power plant there, and nobody's there to actually work it. Hell, we actually have to wait for babies to be born to work that power plant. That's some serious like scientific directorate level of authority there. It's like, you know what? When your children are born, they're working here. They've already been assigned, so they're gonna have to get used to that. All right, that is kind of frightening, but then again, the old Saathids, they're communal people. They're all about the collective and helping each other out, so they don't have any problem. They're actually probably pretty happy, since they're very sedentary, that they have a stable job provided by the government. It's pretty nice for them. But otherwise, all is quiet
Construction
for the most part. Oh, we built another ship, I think. Ooh. Oh no, we upgraded. Look at our beautiful fleet.
Research complete.
Did we get? Oh, we did. Okay, cool. So actually, I think that automatically joined.
Special project complete.
We've tried everything in order to find out how their ceramic pot ended up in a stellar orbit. Maybe we were all crazy. Maybe it does not even exist. Guess what? We tried calculating around those facts as well. We are done. There's nothing more we can do here. The only plus side to this is that we had tons of time to spend on philosophical and economical questions, when we could not stomach to keep investing in that damn thing. Why? 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 Oh, so we couldn't figure out the pot. We gained embrace the futility of life's questions. We gained some influence, a lot of influence, but we also wasted a ton of time on that. Well, we could pop a planetary, where is it, edict, and honestly, we don't really need any of those. We'll just bank that. Hell, we could even like build up a new frontier outpost if we wanted to. Back to the matter at hand. Look at our budding war fleet that is hanging out. We got the 2 Sparrow class, or 3 Sparrow classes actually. One of them is like odd. Oh, I see. We still have to upgrade one of the Sparrows. That's it. So then they'll all end up having shields and being a bit more effective. Now, since we have so many Sparrows, I think we should build up a couple of Robins. We'll build 2 more Robins for a total of 10 ships. 10 Corvettes. They're not very big. They're not that great.
Construction complete.
But, alright. Oh, and we've completed the research of Aetherian mining. Cool. So let's build a Robin. And we'll check out. The Betharian minerals appear to have originated from singular source, but were scattered across the galaxy millennia ago. The minerals are often encountered as pebble-sized clusters and are highly flammable. Oh boy. Let's start a new research then. So we can improve our spaceport, get Corvette assembly yards and spaceport level 2, which allows 2 support modules. We also get some mineral storage capacity for the cost of 37 months. We can go with plasma thrusters, advanced form of electric propulsion. Plasma thrusters afford ships greater sublight speeds and maneuverability, which would cost us 69 months. We could go for the powered exoskeletons, more army damage, and more minerals. It's an empire-wide modifier, as it seems. Or we could go with the fusion missiles, which are a newer class of space-to-space warheads. So instead of nuclear, we have fusion. Much higher yield, of course. I think we should go with the powered exoskeletons to get that army damage to those minerals, just to bump that up. And that won't take too long, only 19 months. So we'll get them researching on that. We still have the focus on society right now. So society's going to be making major gains over physics and engineering. Complete. Just so that we can get out that colonization tech. Oh god, we zoomed way in. Looks pretty nice from down below. Pretty shiny. All the lights of Hadisaras rather. And so the construction's been completed on this, I think it was, or no, on the new mining complex, the mining network, which is quite nice. Still waiting on this guy. Still waiting on him to grow up. How many? So he's gonna take 30 months or so, a couple of years. Alright, well, they'll get there. They'll get there. We're fast breeders. So in the meantime, we're going to probably build another Robin when we have the chance. And otherwise, one of our science ships is no longer doing anything.
Construction complete.
Because she bashed her head against the idea of this improbable ceramic pot and just couldn't figure it out. We found a habitable world on Draudim 2A. Another desert world, a beautiful, beautiful desert world. And, ooh, there's the black hole. We should probably go check that out after. We'll survey that system afterwards and check out the black hole and all of its mysterious wonder. Oh, now we're, like, well into the red. Minus 1.16, but we got a good store up. We can drain the capacitors for a little while. I really want to focus on getting Chimnal in our range here. We don't have to be connected by hyperlanes per se, but if we have our influence, if we build a frontier outpost here, our influence will extend, and it won't matter that we don't have a hyperlane to that really easily. Like, it's not a continuous path. We'd have to go around. It still would just lock them off, and it's probably going to piss them off something fierce. Oh, wow, they actually really like us. But, yeah, it's probably going to piss them off something fierce, but that's okay. I think that we can
System survey complete.
Deal with them pretty well. Alright, finished up surveying that. Let's go to Safaban. Salax didn't have much for us, but this awesome glowing red star that held a hilarious ceramic pot flying around at improbable speeds. Nothing interesting elsewise. Our ships are slowly coming about. Let's see.
Research complete.
Spaceport. Let's build another Robin class.
Uh-oh. Hostile fleet. System survey
Certain irrational and criminal elements of our society have left Hadisaris to seek an outlaw's life in the far reaches of space. In a display of impressive and surprising ingenuity, these brigands have heavily modified and weaponized a large number of civilian starships. Our civilian shipping lanes are now being raided by this improvised starfleet, which identifies itself only as the Dark Riders. A prompt response is needed. Space pirates! These nonconformists will be dealt with. Alright, and we unlock the colony ship tech. Calculating required resources and gear, calculating required resources and gear required to establish a planetary colony allows us to herd brave pioneers into grand arc ships, confident they will survive the long voyage across the stars to a new home. And we unlocked an edict, which allows short-term overloading of regional grids, letting local power plants run at increased capacities, which gives us just extra energy credits. Might not be bad to have. So let's start up a new research here. We can go monthly influence, planetary unification, ancient warring tribes, historical nations in conflict, now united empire, we must not, will not crumble. We get propaganda broadcasts, which allows us to increase happiness, because, oh yeah, just sending out, we're just sending out like chill music through the airs, into the sand dunes, just really chill, something sweet, like something with like a sitar in it, you know? Maybe some Persian symbols. No? Okay. We can go Galactic Ambitions, increases our border range and unlocks survey data, which that's pretty cool. Reduces seed plant and seed frontier outpost war demand and our war demand cost, which is pretty cool. Doesn't really say, no flavor text there. Army upkeep we could lower down, or Navy capacity. I kind of want to go with the border range. It's going to take a while though, 27 months, but we do have a good bit of society research since we upped it, so we're going to go with that. And of course, we are dealing with, oh shit, we're dealing with pirates. Oh boy, look at these guys. They got skulls and stuff. I don't even know if we have skulls, our species, but these guys look pretty cool. They got little, like mass drivers on the front. And it looks like they're rocking, I don't even know. Can I see what their weapons are? Oh no, I can't. And they've also set up a little pirate base, a little pirate outpost station. So they're probably going to go raiding that, our frontier station and our mining station is going to be really, really annoying. We can get there in 2 jumps, so it might take a little bit of time. But this is a great chance to see our new fleet in action, that's for sure. So we got 3 Sparrows, 3 Grenadier, and 1 Robin class with a Robin coming too late in time. So Verpim, it's time to shine, man. This is some real combat against real living entities, not just the mining robots. And Dradim was totally surveyed. So we're gonna go survey the black hole now. And the construction ship's running. It's panicked. It's like, oh my god, there's pirates here. I've never encountered pirates before. Well, sweet Jesus Christ, the Dark Raiders are here, and they're ready to kick our asses at everything space and steal all of our stuff. I'm usually all about pirating, but in this instance, it's just not cool, man.
Construction ship under attack.
Uh-oh. Our construction ship is getting plunked at. Oh man, did they follow us back? Oh, they followed the construction ship back to the to Jabeth, and now they're gonna have a taste of our new fleet. Those bastards! They're attacking an unarmed construction ship. No, oh, and they're using missiles too, so our point defense will be a little bit effective against them. But that, oh, make the jump, man! Oh, construction ship down. They took them. They might get away. They might make the jump before we can get to them. You bastards! Yeah, 100%. They make the jump out of there. Yeah, they're gone. Damn you! They raided a bloody construction. Oh, and they're going back. They're headed straight to the homeworlds. Those evil bastards. They've got some fast jets on them too. Hopefully our fleet can catch up. Oh, they're not. No, they're in Barbagon. Sorry, they're not in Hatterim. I was really gonna be really upset if they're in Hatterim. All right. We spat out another Robin. And we can probably, let's see, we don't want to upgrade anything there. We don't want to orbital bombard our own planet. But what we do want to do, I think, is hire up a defensive army. I'm going to hire up 2, because I'm getting a little bit nervous. I just don't want any surprise invasions. So, actually, yeah, we're going to go 3. We're going to have 5 defensive armies here, defensive regulars. Just for safekeeping. This is not going to help us against the pirates in any way, but... Well, unless the pirates want to actually like, land and get into some good old knife fighting. Oh boy, here we go. Come here, you bastards. Don't you dare. Don't you blow up the... What did the research station ever do to you? Come on, guys. Just you wait. The second task force with the weird naming conventions is coming. Fire those missiles back.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It can take a lot of damage, and oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, Veerpin. We're surveying things. Oh, hold on. We're surveying the awesome Zulbak's Maw. Look at that. You get 5 science, 5 physics research from the black hole. Look at that. That's amazing. It's a super massive condensed entity that draws in all light. Typically formed as a result of the collapse of a very massive star at the end of its life cycle, black holes are extremely strong gravity fields that prevent anything, including light, from escaping once the event horizon has been crossed. That looks really cool. Now, I can't wait for the mods that allow things to spawn out of them. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ, the horrors that lurk within dark holes. And hey, there's actually a little barren world here that has some minerals. Alright. Queue up another survey order and back to our regularly scheduled program of missiles everywhere. Oh, they're hitting off our shields, and our point defense are trying their best. But our lead ship's taking a major beating. Point defense seems to be doing, like, alright. Oh boy. They got a higher dodge rate than us. They're evading. Oh man. There's missiles flying everywhere, little laser beams too. Oh, we're taking him down. I think we might lose one though. Oh, one went down. No. Oh no, and our governor, the substance abuser, died at age 57. Well, shit. Alright, we have to deal with that after we clean up the pirates.
Situation.
There we go. Pirates are all swept up. Damn, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Alright, so we did quite a lot, 1600 damage output. We did a lot of damage to their armor, which they had. They did some damage to our shields. They did decent damage to our hull, enough to kill one, but overall we did pretty well. Our hit ratio was pretty low since they had a higher evasion chance. I think their leader provided an evasion chance. Well, shit. So we can get rid of that. Our governor died back in Hadoram. And we need to change that because elsewise we're going to be losing out on all the good stuff. Let's recruit a general, or a governor. Clear blocker time. Slave output, don't really need you. Roderick, nice to have you, but... building cost and construction time. Architectural interest, we should go with you. You're a little 32 years old. Fresh, young. Berm Den Vothreg. I feel like we had somebody Den Vothreg before, so I feel like you're family. He's one of the ones that is familyed in, you know, or what's that called? Grandfathered in. He's grandfathered in. He's from an old house, so we'll recruit him, and we're gonna make him available for the only planet that we actually can have a governor on because it's the only planet we actually own. Congratulations and welcome to governing the homeworld. This is a big step for you, friend. Actually, I feel like it's the director, Felderm Den Vothreg. So it's like his son is being a governor of the homeworld, where the father is the director of the whole Great Dune, which is pretty important business. So sad that Barim died, but he served us well. It was that horrible cocaine havoc that he got into, space cocaine, that really did him in. We're evading hostile fleets, apparently, in the Maw. Oh, there's a hostile fleet here. So we're going to head out there, survey that. That's been fully surveyed. And we also have some debris hanging out. So, you know what? We are going to send you back once you're done to... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No! Survey system. Can I... Research. I want to like queue up them going there. No, can't do that. Alright, hold on. Survey system. You go into here. You click on that, and we're going to research project. So that should be done afterwards. Alright, cool. And yeah, that's the state of the affairs at the end of this round here. Looks like we're building up a better army. Got into a little bit of knife fighting with our fellow compatriots. We're going to have to go clear out their station, otherwise I think they're just going to keep spawning in. We lost a construction ship, which I'm kind of sad about. And honestly, I should almost just queue that up right now before I forget about it. Let's see here. Spaceport. Build. I can't. Damn it. Those things are expensive. Bloody hell. 100 minerals. Alright. And we're just, again, slowly asserting our claims to this general area of space. Not a lot of people around. Very barren. Very open. I'm very concerned that there's going to be some big blob looming out of the great distance. The darkness of space. But thank you guys for joining me on this one. I'm going to be playing more Stellaris as the days go by. Playing on Ironman mode, as you may well be aware. And I think that might account for some of the issues with the stuttering, but I apologize for those. I think Stellaris is just having a hard time recording. It might be smoothed out with some of the patches in the near future here. The game just launched like literally the other day, yesterday. So if things go terribly wrong in this playthrough, as it is an Ironman playthrough, since you only get one save, there's no double backing on anything, we'll give the Saathids a good send out. But this is to the death. This is a sudden death playthrough, so if something goes horribly wrong, tears may flow. But thank you guys for watching. Please like or dislike as you see fit. Subscribe to my channel if you can, because that's really heartening to see when people do that. And yeah, in general, leave a comment if you have any feedback. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.